Hey, what's good, y'all? Thanks for tuning in to the channel. Subconscious Truth is your girl Rainy here, and this reading is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So this reading may resonate or it may not because it is general. But let's get right to the energies. Well, right now you in judgment. There's karma, a revelation or a realization, or you're going through a spiritual awakening right now. Something could be coming back around where you have to make a decision. You have to make a choice or a decision. Now you have this Eight of Cups, which is in the obstacle position. So, maybe you're needing to walk away from something or someone, once and for all. You know, some of you may need to go within to get your answer. Introspect a little bit and kind of walk away. But you see this Eight of Cups, it has the eclipse, right? The moon. So I feel like with this eclipse coming, there's definitely gonna be some changes happening. Especially with the judgment card. That's like, that's that's karma. That's that's Saturn, right? That's renunciation, like letting go. And that's what the Eight of Cups is about. It's about letting go of old habits, old patterns, emotional baggage. It's about walking away from the things that you were emotionally attached to, um, or having these emotional behaviors that no longer serve you. So you have the Fool card, and that's about new beginnings. That's about new cycles, starting over, leaving the past behind, taking risks, and feeling free, feeling free. And that's what the Judgment card is about, freeing yourself. Freeing yourself. Especially with the Eight of Cups, it's about walking away. But see, in your subconscious position, you are in the Six of Cups. So that's the past. It's also childlike, very, childlike energy. But it's also about being receptive and having gratitude. So, some of y'all may be healed. Maybe y'all have forgiven your past. Maybe, y'all in the heart space where you have gratitude, you're thankful, there's unconditional love, there's healing. Whereas maybe some of y'all are, with the obstacle with the Eight of Cups walking away, it's because y'all stuck in the past. But you have the Fool card, which is like a new beginning where you could just leave these people, places, and things behind and, just free yourself from all of this. Because what's the limitation is the High Priestess. Again, is this is a feminine energy. It's the unknown. It's our secrets. But these are emotional needs and wants. And sometimes you can repress these things and from childhood, and that may need healing. And that could be what that Judgment call is. It's like you finally freeing yourself and letting those emotions go. You know what I mean? But a lot of y'all do need to go into the unknown. Maybe y'all just stuck in like contentment. You could be dealing with a soulmate that may make you feel safe, or maybe you still in the same childhood, where you were born and raised. You probably still live there, or you just it's like you need some type of change, because it's kind of like you just stuck in the past, or you have some type of emotional behaviors that's like childlike. And it's like with the High Priestess, she could be very passive, you know what I mean? Dependent. Y'all need to tap more into your intuition and also feel your feelings, but also let them come up so you can release them. And that's what the Eight of Cups and the Judgment's about. Because with the Ten of Wands, this is the outcome position, and this is a burden, feeling overwhelmed. So, again, if the Eight of Cups is about leaving baggage behind, or like, are you still carrying the baggage? Do you have children? Is that feeling like a baggage? Is that restricting you? Sometimes a High Priestess could take on a lot of responsibility, but she's not ready to fit that role yet. That's where you got to let go of things, walk away from things, You have to make a judgment. Like, can you handle this responsibility? Can you handle this job? Can you handle being a wife, a mother? Are you holding on to all these things that's weighing you down? You know, ask yourself, are you capable of carrying out these responsibilities? You know, this is where you could free yourself. You know, finally being real with yourself, not putting yourself in these positions where it's just gonna hold you back and hold you down. You know, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is about progress. This is about also, you know, being fixated on people, places, and things, or you, it could be about cycles you're going through. You know, maybe you keep repeating the same cycle over and over again. You know, maybe you feel restricted to something, like you keep working on something. Maybe you're working on yourself, or you could be working at a job, you know, and maybe it's just a lot, there's a lot on your plate. Maybe you're doing it by yourself. Maybe you feel like you're alone by yourself. Maybe you feel like you're not getting the recognition you want. Are you, you know, are you doing like a skill or a project? Are you not getting the recognition you want at your job? Are you putting energy and effort into something, but it's like you just quite not making it? With the High Priestess, her energy is too passive for this type of work. If it's like a physical work, it could just be a burden to you. You know, maybe you're not quite fit for the physical realm. It's like maybe you need to do spiritual work. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe with the Ace of Swords, it's like a new beginning with the Judgment, but also being real with yourself with this external realm, like with this King of Pentacles. Okay, the King of Pentacles could be a husband, but it also could be a boss. It could be a job. It could be wanting that authoritative position. But this is traditions too, you know, traditions. You know, maybe you just are stuck in a routine, you know, some type of habit or pattern that you need to walk away from when it comes to your belief with money or husband or relationships or commitment or the external world, like the external outside of yourself, you know what I mean? These things that you crave for, like, yeah, like again, your emotional needs and wants may be the external things. Because this man is wealthy, he's also pleasure, and the external world is also, you know, your security, your stability, your pleasures. So it's to me, it's more like your belief system, your attachment to these things, your emotional attachment to the outside world. Maybe you need to like walk away from it, you know, so you can release this burden. Maybe you have children by this person. Maybe you're the other woman. You know what I mean? Maybe the other woman. You know, this could be your ideal job, or how you picture yourself in the physical world, and it just is a burden. You know, it just is a burden. Maybe, you know, you need to cut your losses with this person, place, or thing that you are desiring. Because with the High Priestess, it's like this person is not really emotionally balanced. It's more of a need and a want. You know, especially with this person is escaping reality. And I don't know, like the Eight of Cups could also be escaping. Or you keep escaping your reality. You keep repeating the same type of patterns over and over again. When it comes to this external world or whatever you're trying to manifest, materialize, something from your past. It's kind of like you just need to renounce it. You need to let it go. Start over, start fresh. Free yourself. Do something that is from your heart. Do something that doesn't stress you out. You know. And of course the money will come, or the security will come, the stability will come. But it's like, stop putting yourself in this cycle, you know, that is more of a burden and is overwhelming you. Kind of like, just kind of get out the past. Step away from the past. Step away, walk away, or emotionally let go of things that are not for your highest good or for other people's highest good. You need to go into the unknown. Go into the unknown. Stop, doing the same thing over and over again. While some of y'all are also like showing progress, and you need to like, nah, there is a progress here. You did make progress. You made a lot of progress. But you need to like focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. If you like looking for external like validation, you need to like that has to be cut. Because then you will remain the high priestess. You will remain unnoticed. You know what I'm saying? The high priestess is more filling, you know. The King of Pentacles is more external. They want to see tangible results. Something that manifests is investments, finances and stability and security. Maybe the way you're going about it, if that's what you're that's what you want, that's going to have to come to an end, like the way you've been doing it. Because I feel like you're more of a passive person. So, to make it out here, you may need to get into some type of spiritual work, creative work. You may have to just give up your credentials, whatever you've been building up on, like financially or physically, like you may need to like let that go, cut that out, or cut down some of your responsibility. I don't know, maybe you have a lot of responsibility on your plate. It's too much for you. You need to cut that out. Be more organized. Have a system that works for you. Have a routine that works for you. You need to be more realistic when it comes to the external world, when it comes to your stability, when it comes to your security, you know. You can even be dealing with a man that's requiring a lot out of you, but because you're the high priestess, you don't have the energy for that. She's a very passive energy, very receptive energy. The King of Pentacles, or this energy external to you, is requiring a lot from you. Is requiring a lot from you. The high priestess is more of she wants to be single, she's desired, but she don't want the responsibility of a wife. She wants the status of a wife, but she doesn't quite make that fit yet. Some of y'all may need to just let this go. Maybe, maybe you had to learn lessons in this, with the Judgment card. This is where you need to be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. It could be some type of codependency too. And it's like you need to build yourself up, work on yourself. Stop trying to please people, places, and things like external to you. That's why there's a burden. You need to let go of the past, walk away from things that no longer serve you. Let these emotions that you suppress, like, come up, like, because there's some type of emotional baggage or emotional attachment that you need to, like, nip. Like, it needs to be cut. But with that eclipse coming, that's probably what's going to help. So you may walk away from people, places, and things. That's what I'm seeing for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.